Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of That Watch Guy. In this episode I'm going to be reviewing one of my latest watches, which is a Seiko, it's a Recraft series, or one of the Recraft series. Its model number is SNKM97. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool watch. There are, I think, two others. One's a grey one. I think another one's a slightly blue, I believe. Just in the same series. So it's a very boxy watch. It's and also obviously with the dial being those colours, it's a throwback to the 70s. It's got just a simple push button clasp there. Display case back, which is always good to see. So obviously it's an automatic movement. It doesn't have manual wind, so you can just turn the crown. It does nothing. There's no screw down crown either. Complications date, as you can see. There's also no hacking as well, so the second hand won't stop if I pull the crown out. You can see that. Another thing it doesn't have is a loom, so not much use in the dark. It's got a few limitations. It's strictly a day watch. Another thing is, what I found was, although I love looking at this watch, I wear it, as often as I can, but I found I haven't worn it all that often, mainly because, if you're going to match your watch to what you're wearing as well, I just find matching the green, it's a little bit difficult. Just going to have a look at some of the stats. Some of the specs on this watch. So case size, it's a 44mm case size. The thickness is only 12mm, so it's a quite thin watch. It's a cushion shaped case. It's got Seiko's proprietary hard lex, so it's not a sapphire crystal, but it's still pretty good. This watch uses Seiko's caliber. It's a 7S26. The bracelet is, you can see there, polished center links and brushed on the outside. Sort of matches the case there as well. Got brush elements here. The ends of the lugs are polished though, and slightly polished edges there as well, and brushed top. Stylistically, I think it looks great, but it is a bit of a cheap bracelet anyway, compared to some of the better bracelets out there. It doesn't have solid end links either. However, I can't see myself changing the bracelet to a NATO strap, not on this watch, only because I think it's going to detract from that 70s look, I suppose, that they're trying to achieve here with this watch. So anyway, I'll just get to some of the ratings. Value, I paid $115 US for this, or 150 Aussie dollars, so it's not a lot of money, but you know, you get a lot of value for money whenever you're buying Seikos. I think that's the case with most of them. So value wise, I gave it a 10 out of 10. For the design of the watch, I just like the way it's slender, and I like the way it's square, so it's quite unique, especially in my collection. So I've given a 9 out of 10 for design. For the movement, it doesn't have manual wind and there's no hacking, so I deducted a couple of points there. I've given it an 8 out of 10. For the brand, you know, I love Seikos. They're not quite Breitlings, so I'm always going to give them a 9 out of 10 for the brand. Quality, there's no solid end links and doesn't have a sapphire crystal, so I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Otherwise, I mean, it's a good watch. Style, I like the retro style. I mean, that's the reason why you'd buy this watch. So I've given it a 9 out of 10 for the style. Usability, there's no loom, there's no screw down crown, but there is a day date complication there, so it's a good day watch. I've given it an 8 out of 10. Performance, it's pretty accurate. I don't know exactly, so I won't quote it, don't quote me, but it is pretty accurate. I've given it a 9 out of 10. Durability, I haven't had it that long, but it's a Seiko, you know, tried and tested movement, so I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for durability. And wow factor, it really stands out, this watch. It pops out, it's unique. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for wow factor. So overall, we've got a score of 89 out of 100. I think it's a nice addition to the collection. As soon as I saw this one, I knew I had to buy this watch. I'll just do one last shot on the wrist and see what it looks like. It wears actually quite large, so anyway, it's a cool looking watch. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. I've got a few more videos coming up, so thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.